for the DBMS video session. So in the previous session, we have seen a different DML comments. So now we are going to see about classes which can be used along with the DML comments. So in this video, we are going to see only the 5 comments. The remaining comments we will be continuing in the next upcoming sessions. So the first comment is distinct. So the class distinct used to select a few unique values. So you can able to get only the unique values by using the distinct comment. So what is this unique comment? So we'll go with one easy example. So I have a roll number as a column and department as another column. So the roll number 101 is belong to CRC department, 102 belongs to IT department, and 103 belongs to HR, and 104 belongs to again IT department, and 105 belongs to commerce department, and 106 again belongs to HR department. So I have a table over here. So in this, I'm going to select a distinct department. Even we can have this as a class. So the roll number I have given and given the classes also. So as per this question, you can see an example over here. Distinct class I want. So if you see the classes, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 departments. I have 6 departments. So if I ask select class from employee, I'll get all 6 data as an output. But my question is not class. My question is distinct class. So first it will go with CSC. So it will write the CSC. Then it will see an IT. So it will write the IT. The next it will see HR. So it will go with HR. And then again it will see IT, but the IT is repeated. So it will not write again. So again it will see commerce. So commerce, it's not repeated. It will give C. And again it will see HR. So HR is also already written. So if you have any particular value have duplicated, only one instance, one appearance, one occurrence will be displayed. So that is what we used to call it as distinct value. Even though in a table, in the class column, we have 6 values. Distinct values are only 4. So that distinct values alone will be displayed. So this comment will show different values in class field of a show student table, avoiding the duplicate. A particular value have used twice, so that values will be removed. That one occurrence alone will be taken. So this is a very important thing which we will be expecting most of the time in our board examination. So it is a very important 1 mark. You can make a note of it. We'll go to the next class. So the next one is in class. So the class is used to specify range of values. For example, you want to do a particular operation on a series or more than one element, then you can go with this in class. So here first we'll go with this OR example. Select star from student where city is equal to 11 and city is equal to 12. So the city, it can be 11, it can be 12, or it can be 11 and 12. So all 3 possibilities will be accepted over here. So on this case, suppose I have one more example, like city is equal to 13. So again, I have to put one more R and I have to give city 13. So that is a quite a lengthy process. So how we can reduce this into a smaller space? So we'll go with select star from student where class in. We have already studied in the membership operator in Python. So the same thing, a particular member is present or not. So if the class in 11th standard, that will be accepted. A class in 12th standard, that will be accepted. If both are there, both will be accepted. So the OR statements can also be converted into in statements. So the comment is used to view those records where class field of student table contains either class 11 or either 12. So this is a second thing which is used. We'll move to the next class. The next class is between class. When you have a range of two values, then you can go with a between class. So this class allows to check if an expression is within a range of two values. You have, for example, morning 9 a.m. to evening 4 p.m. So 9 a.m. included, 4 p.m. included. So in between, whatever the work you have done, everything needs to be recorded. So on that case, you will go with between. So it can able to give this between values for the text, date, numbers. So for all three different data types, you can able to use between. So the between class is used in condition will return the records where the value expression is within the range of value 1 and value 2. I said no, morning 9 a.m. will be the value 1 and 4 p.m. will be the value 2. So here I have given two different things. How you can use between, how you can use without between also I have given. So when you are doing this kind of operation, you can be able to change that into a between statements. So select, we will start with the OR statement. Select star from student where fees is greater than 1000, greater than or equal to 1000 and fees is less than or equal to 2000. The range will be 10,000, 1000 to 2000. So the same query can be returned in the form of between. So select star from student where fees is between this 1000 and 2000. This 1000 also included and this 2000 also included. So 1000 to 2000 will be taken into consideration. So instead of and statements, you can go with between statements. So the next one is a very important thing and a new thing which is available in SQL, that is like operator. So this like operator is used in pattern matching, we used to say. So and also it is called as a pattern matching operator, which is used as pattern matching. You may get questions in your exam, that is which is called as pattern matching operator. And here we will be using two wildcard symbols. That is, one is percentage, which is already given here, and one more is underscore. Okay. When you want to search a particular pattern, so how you will study in maths, same way. The name starts with R. The names ends with R. The names which is having S in the beginning. The name which starts with the second letter A. So this kind of patterns can be able to recognize by using a like class. So for identifying that kind of patterns, we will be using these two wildcard symbols. That is, one is percentage and another one is underscore. So the percentage will be used for 0 or more characters, but the underscore will be used only for the single character. So when you want to find a single character, then you can go with underscore. When you want to count from 0 to n number of characters, then you can go with percentage symbol. So first we will see what are the different possibilities are available with this like class. Then we will go with an example. So here, if you see, I have given different possibilities. We will see one by one. So I have given only the condition, not the entire query. So at the entire query, we will see it in the example space. So where name like a percentage, a letter or a name which starts with A, after that anything can be available. So there is no restrictions about the second letter from to the end letter. It should be in a capital A. It's a big letter, the uppercase letter. And the next one, name like percentage, yes. So the percentage can be anything. So it can have any number of letters at the beginning but it should end with small, the lowercase yes. And here we have percentage at the starting and ending. So or can be at any position. It may be beginning, it may be ending, or it may be in between or second letter, fourth letter. There is no restrictions on the placing of this R. The next one, we have an underscore. So the first letter should be there. Anything can be a first letter, but the second letter should be an A. And after that can be anything. And the next one same, like the first letter should be A. The second letter, something should be there. After that can be having anything. So whatever may be a length. So we will not bother about it. And the next one is the first letter is A. And the second letter, we will not knowing. We have given two underscores. I'm not sure it is not visible for you or not. So we have to give two characters. After that, it may or may not be not possible, but it should have three letters. Okay. So this percentage 0 or N. So if it is 0 also accepted. 3-letter word, it should be there, or more than 3-letter word also will be accepted. And if you go with this like A percentages, it should start with A and it should end with S. So the words which is starting with A and ending with S will be the output of this query. So we'll go with an example for this. So the first name is A. That means the name starts with A. We will have examples like Arun, Aman, Anu, Amandeep, like that. And here, beginning can be anything, ending can be anything, but RU should be there. You can able to see here. In the first query, it is second and third query 3 and 4, fourth question also like 3 and 4. The positioning can be anywhere, but it should be there. Next one, I have given A. After that, I have given 3 underscore symbols. Then the word should be a 4-letter word. It should start with a A and it should have only 4 letters. So that words alone will be picked and that will be shown. And the next one is select student A underscore N. It should start with A and it should end with N. But in between, you should have 2 letters. That 2 letters can be anything. Here they have given Arun and Aman. If you give some other letters also, it will be accepted. Whatever the letters, it won't bother, but it should start with A and it should end with N. That is the only constraint given. So the next one is null, is null class. So certain times you want to find out which column have the values. So which column don't have the values. On that case, we will go with is null class. So null means empty. It is neither 0 or nor blank, but it means not defined. Either one, it's not like 0 or it is not blank. So when you don't have a value, then it will be called as is null. It is a null. And here we are going to find it out which are the things is not null. So that fields alone will be given as an output. To view those records which contain null values in a particular field. So which are null. So select star from student where fees is null. So the person who ever having a fees value as null, so that records will be given. And here the opposite of it, the select star from student where the fees is not null. For whoever it is not given, not null. So this also can be used to check which are the fields have been entered a value, which are the fields don't have a value. So for that checking, you can go with this is null method. So these are the 5 classes which used along with the DML select statement. We have 2 more classes, group by and order by. So that 2 classes we will see along with the aggregate functions in the next session. Thank you for listening.